Hello, everyone. I love your commitment. Great to see you all here. I wish you all a very happy new year. I hope you had a great time with your loved ones. I'm Vivek from Los Angeles. We are safe where we are, and I know you would have heard so many news about SoCal, so we are doing good here. I'm I'm Vivek Katakwar. As I said, I am doing Sahaja Yoga meditation for last 6+ years, and I'm really enjoying the benefits of this meditation. And I wish you will be having the similar experience as our program goes along. This is our day 28 of our second session, going deeper. We'll be doing foot soak today. You will be needed a bucket of water, salt, a towel, a clean water to rinse your feet at the end. And we'll be also doing ice pack on our liver. You can get the ice pack. If you don't have ice pack, that's fine. You can use ice in a plastic bag or a Ziploc. You still have time to get these things. So you can go ahead and get them. We have lots of resources available for you. If you are new and joining us for the first time, you can request for Sahaja Yoga teacher who will be able to help you in a side room or breakout room. You can ask now or at the end of the program. We will be having lots of resources for the course materials which we have presented for past sessions or and the previous recordings. So you can review them as your time permits. Now we will be sharing the detail at the end of the program. We have all in the last session, we have talked about the Swadhisthana chakra, and that is for the pure inspiration. And today's session, we'll be talking about Nabhi Chakra, which is the pure attention. To present the session today, we have two presenters who will be guiding us through this meditation program. And today's session will be followed by the Q&A at the end. And we'll be having Shri Mataji's talk in the session and the music. Just a reminder, Sahaja Yoga is always free, so take the advantage of it as you can. And it's time for me to present our presenters for the day. Welcome, Beenu and Kerry. Beenu, you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, everyone. My name is Beenu, and I'm also from Los Angeles. And today I'm going to lead a meditation on our right Nabhi Chakra, and I'm going to explain how our attention can be controlled by our stomach, the right stomach.
Hello there. I'm glad you guys are all both safe. Happy New Year to everyone. It's my pleasure to be here again with you all. Glad you're back for 2025. I'm Kerry Hodson from the San Francisco Bay Area. I've been doing Sahaja Yoga over 35 years, and I'll be doing the second meditation with you after the music. So looking forward to that.
Okay, take it away.
All right. So as today's topic is our right Nabhi, so right Nabhi is on, if you see our stomach, on the right side of our stomach, that's our right Nabhi chakra. And if you see in hand, it is connected to our right middle finger, right hand's middle finger. So you can feel that chakra on the right middle finger. So this Nabhi chakra and attention. So it's very interesting that the seat of our attention is our liver. So, and liver is the one, the organ is energized by our right Nabhi chakra. It gets nurtured, energized by this right Nabhi chakra. So the liver, which is the seat of our attention, when we use too much our attention, when we overthink, overplan, this liver get heated, exhausted. And the result of that is When we try to think, our attention is always in so many places. And when we try to meditate, you feel like, okay, I have too many thoughts. I'm not able to go quiet in my meditation. Why? Because during the day or every time thinking, the attention is going here and there, makes our liver exhausted. So today's meditation, I'm going to show you how we can cool down our liver and how we can make our attention focused and make it positive. So today we are going to do foot soaking. So foot soaking will help. So all of you know we are doing it in every session. We are doing foot soaking, but for liver it is very, very important and very helpful, because as salt water, it just absorbs all the heat from the whole body and whole cell system. And today we are going to use the ice pack. So if you have ice pack, we are going to put this ice pack on our right side of our stomach. I will show you. So we will put on the liver to make this liver cool down. So to begin our meditation, let's raise our Kundalini and give ourselves bandhan. I hope all of you know how to raise Kundalini. If not, then I can explain. Just put the left hand in front of you and rotate the right hand on the left hand and move the left hand up and make a knot on the top of the head. And we'll do this 3 times. After doing 3 times, we make the knot on the top of our head, and then we are going to give ourselves bandhan. So we will draw a rainbow, 7 rainbows around us with the right hand. So start from the left side, bring it on top of our head, bring it to the right side, then bring it back. So this is 1 rainbow, 1 bandhan. We are going to do this 7 times. Okay. I hope all of you have the foot soak ready. So water, just put the salt in the water, and we will put both the feet in the water. Now to begin our meditation, let's do our balancing first. So we'll put both the hands palm up open on our lap, and let's close our eyes. Let's bring our attention inside us, away from all the distractions, away from all the thinking. To bring our attention inside us, the best technique is put the focus, put the attention on our breathing. So let's do our breathing exercise. So in that breathing exercise, we can take a deep breath, hold for a few seconds, then exhale. Let's do it 3 times. Now, to balance our both side, left and right side, let's point both the hands towards the Mother Earth. So since we are sitting on the chair, we can just angle our both the hands towards the earth on the side of the chair. And let's request to Mother Kundalini, please remove all the impurities from me. Mother Kundalini, please let all the impurities, all the imbalances be absorbed by the Mother Earth. Please give me complete balance. Let's take a deep breath and then exhale very slowly. Now we will put both the hands on our lap and just observe how we are feeling on both the hands. Now we are going to work on our right Nabhi Chakra, which is our right side of our stomach. And we are going to use this ice pack. We are going to put on our liver. So our liver is on the right side of our stomach, the lower side of the bit. We can use our left hand, and either we can hold the ice pack with our left hand, or if you want, you can put it under the pant if you want to put it there in the belt, and or otherwise you can just simply hold with the left hand. Just keep it like this. And just relax. Let's keep our attention inside our liver, where our ice pack is. Let's ask our Mother Kundalini to help us to get the clear attention by clearing our liver, our right Nabhi Chakra. Here we will say, Mother Kundalini, please make my attention pure. Mother Kundalini, please give me pure and positive attention. When we overplan, overthink, our liver gets exhausted. And we want to do more things. We want to achieve more goals. So when we take the responsibility of what we are doing, it makes us exhausted. So let's say together, Mother Kundalini, you are the doer. Mother Kundalini, I'm not the doer. I don't do anything. Because we do things physically, but we cannot control. We have no power to control our situations, things. So just accept that. Mother Kundalini, you are the doer. We can do our job, our responsibility, and then after doing the work, just leave it. We don't need to think about it all the time. So the best way is just say, I'm not the doer. Mother Kundalini, you are the doer. Now just check on our right palm and right hand fingers, how we are feeling there. Is there any change? Are we feeling the cool vibrations on our right hand? So to purify our attention, it is very important, one more thing, that our Agya Chakra is clear. As the founder, Shri Mataji told, to purify our attention, we need to keep our Agya Chakra, which is here, our forehead, it needs to be open. And it can be open when we forgive others. So all the time, keeping our attention positive, it is important that we forgive people, forgive situations, whatever bothers us, whatever make us think, whatever makes us not peaceful, we can just forgive that. So we can put our right hand on our forehead and with full heart, without thinking about anybody in particular or any situation, just say it. Mother Kundalini, I forgive everyone. And I forgive myself. Now let's put our right hand on top of our head. And we can ask the question to ourselves, where is my attention? Let's focus on our attention. Where is my attention? Right now it is on top of our head because we are keeping our hand there. Now let's move our hand few inches above on top of our head and let's keep it there. And let's allow our attention where our hand is on top of our head. If any thought comes, we can ask again this question. Where is my attention? Is it on positive things? Is it positive or it is negative? We can bring our hand down. And if you want to remove the ice pack, you can put it down and try with the left hand on top of our head, few inches above. We can put our left hand. And let's allow our attention to be on top of our head, few inches above. We can bring our hand down. but we'll keep our attention there on top of our head. And now we can wash our feet, rinse our feet with the clean water. And we don't need to go and throw away this water. We can keep aside, and once we are done with our meditation and everything, then we can throw this water. So one tip I want to give about keeping our attention clear, that throughout the day, if we do the meditation, we do this ice pack, foot soaking, it helps to clear out our liver. When we do over planning and overthinking, so doing meditation help us to clear it out. But how we can prevent that, so we don't do overthinking, over planning. So one way is that throughout the day, even when you are not meditating, you are doing your work or chores, whatever you are doing, just keep an eye on your attention. Keep an eye on yourself, that where is my attention going? What is the nature of my attention? Am I looking the bad qualities or bad things, negative things, or am I looking something positive in that? So that's the tip of the day. And now we are going to listen our founder, a founder of Sahaja Yoga, Shri Mataji. So see you after her lecture.
So the basis or the essence of the Swadhisthana chakra, though is aesthetics, the force and the energy of Swadhisthana chakra is attention. If you have a wobbly attention, if your attention is 1 minute here, 1 minute there, if you have an attention by which you just can criticize others and cannot see your own faults, if you have an attention by which you show people that you are a frivolous, nonsensical person, then your Guru principle is wasted. It is the effort of Sahaja Yoga that is wasted, and your Guru's job is also wasted. Minimum of minimum. First, the attention has to be pure. But pure attention doesn't mean harshness. It doesn't mean asceticism. It doesn't mean disciplining your eyes like a blinkers of horse. But in all freedom, your attention to be concentrated. Where do we pay our attention the most? If we are honest, we can think on human level, we pay our attention to our children, to our wife, to our husbands, to our family, the relationships which are with love. So, when your attention has got the compassion and the love for another person, then only you can work out the realization of others. If you have to work out the realization of others, it has to be an intense love for another person. If you don't have that intensity, you are just moving your hands, raising the Kundalini because your mother has given you powers and it's finished off. That intensity of love can only give you success with your pure attention, and I think the pure attention can only love. Impure attention cannot love, because all impure attention is self-oriented, I-oriented. They are not self in the sense spiritual-oriented. But the idea that spirituality is love, it seems to be a new idea for many people. They think spirituality means a person who is just absolutely dry like a beanstalk, and nobody can go near that person, nobody can communicate with such a person because that person is too pure. If the soap cannot cleanse your body, what's the use of having the soap? If the soap is afraid to come near you, then it's better not to be called as soap. So, we come to the point that the creativity, if it is our aim, lakshya, for that the attention we should purify. And to be purified with love, with compassion. And the same attention, when it is filled with love and compassion, it gives you dynamism, it gives you strength, it's untiring zeal you get. And the joy of seeing your reflection into another person is very beautiful. No words can describe it. Of course, as soon as you take to this principle, you develop so many qualities within you. The first you develop is wisdom. Because you realize where you are going wrong, why this is not working out, why there's a problem, why your creativity doesn't act. It becomes evident to you, obvious to you, and you start learning. And wisdom comes to you and you understand. Wisdom is when you realize your mistakes and rectify them. And with that, you develop the balance, the understanding, how to deal with another personality. I always tell the story of a car, that there's an accelerator and also there's a brake. You have to use first both of them without understanding what is it. Still you are not a guru. You are not even a driver. Then when you know, then you automatically drive, then you are a driver. But still the master is sitting behind. So now you have to become the master. And when you become the master, you can balance the vehicle and you can see the driver, accelerator, and also the brake. And you can manage it just in a very simple manner. So this Guru principle is limited and goes on increasing its limitations, like the horizon. As you start growing, into more creativity, the more people you create. And the central point of this one is the Nabhi, is the center, which like a big pivotal point on which the whole of this movement takes place. Nabhi Chakra, as you know, you get it from your mother to begin with. So a guru has to be the mother. He must have the qualities of the mother, not the modern mothers, but in the real sense of the word. That a guru has to love her children and has to have strength and courage to correct her children. And the earnest desire should be to put the children onto proper lines, to guide them and to help them to rise.
Now let's absorb the vibrations, and we will sit for meditation for a few minutes with the meditation music.
Wow. So this instrument is so amazing for just giving you that clear attention and soothing down the Nabhi Chakra. So let's just sit for a minute, absorbing the beautiful music we just heard. Just let your Nabhi, your tummy, relax completely. We can start to breathe more deeply into our abdomen. Let's take our right hand and just place it right where our navel is. We can then take our right hand, bring it to the base of our torso, and just with our full attention on our Kundalini moving upwards, we just keep moving our hands slowly from the base of the spine all the way up to the crown of the head. And just see in that space between the crown of the head and the palm of the hand, that flow of that divine grace as a cool breeze. And then relax the hand back into the lap gently. We're going to take our left hand and now place it across to the right side of our abdomen where the liver is, the seat of our attention. Just slow down your breath, relaxing the shoulders and the forehead. Let's move our left hand a little lower down, the lower part of the abdomen on the right side. Mother Kundalini, please remove any heat from mental activity and anything hectic during the day. Mother Kundalini, I am not the doer. You are the doer and the enjoyer. We can relax our left hand back into our lap and take a deep breath. If our attention drifts, we can just bring it back just above the crown of the head. Let's take our right hand and place it on our heart. With our pure attention deep within our heart, we can say, Mother Kundalini, I am pure awareness. I am that eternal being, experiencing the present moment. Relax the hand back into the lap. You can take a deep breath again. And as we exhale, opening our eyes, let's take both hands now, raise up that beautiful, cool vibration all the way to the top of the head. And then we'll cross our arms, bring it down in front of the Agya. Let's do that one more time. Bring your hands up. As you move your attention, you can really feel the vibrations. Bring the left and right channels down. One hand, let's go up to the top of the head and just feel that lovely, refreshing, cool breeze. Really flowing all around. You can even take your hands to the side. You can feel it. Feeling the grace all around. We can bring our hands to the level of our chest and just open our hands and see there's no thought. There's just the pure attention and awareness of that ever unfolding present moment. Feeling so cool and refreshed. All right, well, let's start to raise our Kundalini again, tying a knot in the crown of the head for the first channel. Then we'll do the second channel. Tie 2 knots. And finally, We'll tie 3 knots and then give ourselves a nice bandhan of protection. With our full attention, we can feel the vibrations. And then bringing both hands together and bowing. With thanks in our hearts to Shri Mataji and to everyone on the program for such a beautiful collective joy. And now I'll turn it back over to Vivek.
Thank you, Kerry. Thank you, Beenu, for bringing this meditation to a very high level. I really enjoyed and feeling the cool vibrations. So really thank you. And amazing music by Matt. And I'm very happy I can meet him in person and enjoy his music. So thank you very much for your support today. A couple of announcements. Our 29th day program will be next Wednesday, January 15th. Topic will be peace and well-being come from within. Couple of announcements on how you can join our WhatsApp group. It will be in the chat. You can join that WhatsApp group and we can post you upcoming sessions details and spiritual messages. You can watch this recording into the scanner code which is given to you, or you can note down this link. You can have the recorded session and the course material or handouts available to you. You can review them as your time permits. You can also join the mentor program, where we try to match a mentor as per your request. If you are watching us from YouTube, in the YouTube description, there is a link or a form available for you to fill and request for mentor. We'll try our best to match a mentor for you. The next session will be doing the Q&A. We'll be doing the presentation from the presenters. You can post your question through directly to me in the Write to MC session, or you can post into the chat and QA. They will pass on to me. Now we can start our Q&A. So I'll request an answer from any of you. So the question is, how you keep your Nabhi Chakra calm and healthy, and when the life becomes hectic.
Do you want to start, Beenu?
Sure. The best way is the meditation. The more morning meditation and evening meditation, it's very important to clear out Nabhi and cool down our liver. So that's the technique. Everyone can use it. It always works. And foot soaking at the end of the day, which we do. And if you really feel like the Nabhi, the pressure in Nabhi, or you feel like my attention is going here, there, everywhere, and I'm not able to control that, then what I do in my meditation, I use the ice pack on the liver. So that helps.
Tried and true techniques. I think it's a really good idea to start your day early. And before you start thinking about all of the things you need to do in the day, all the cares of the day, really spend some time in silence with yourself and really set up your energy so that you don't get, kind of, tossed about in the waves of the activities of the day. I find that things just go so much more smoothly by taking the time to do that. And then I think it's sort of habitual to want to constantly be doing something. Try to get comfortable with the idea that you don't always have to be doing. You can be in your inner being and just observe. And then the third thing, I think, for our attention, a real joy killer and a way that our attention gets really wasted is by evaluating and judging and criticizing what we see out there, and try to just be more contemplative and see the animals, see the nature, and the world is not so bad, and it's where our attention goes. So I think those things help. I hope that's helpful.
And just to add on to that feeling that you are satisfied and content is also a way to reduce your unwanted desires, which takes you into various ways and disturbing the attention. But that helps a lot when you feel you're satisfied and content. That helps a lot. Okay, thank you.
Absolutely agree.
Yeah. The next question, have you been able to strengthen your attention since you started the meditation, and how it's helping you?
Want to take that one again to start, Veena?
Yeah, sure. I won't say that I'm perfect. I can feel myself that I'm in the situation where I have a lot of thoughts and my attention is going here and there. But the only thing improve is I can see myself, this is happening. That's the witness state I have. At least when it is too much, then I know, oh, wait, what I'm doing. My attention is going here, there, everywhere. It should not be like that. Or I'm doing something and too much going on, and then bring myself back to my inner being, that thing. So I think the witness state came, and so I know where the attention is going. So that helped me. And then I can work it out. So sometime, it's not just you're doing meditation and it will help. But after that, after a few hours, when you start working and doing things, and then again, I go back to the same, right? So you need to do like little work on ourselves. You need to pay attention, where our attention going, and then bring back to the balanced state. So
Yeah.
little
Can I share any experience, Kerry, you have to share?
Sure. I mean, I think I would concur with Beenu on the just the fact that after realization you are able to separate, and there's a part of you with the racing thoughts and all that, but there's this your inner being is watching, always witnessing. And when we connect with that, even for a few seconds, and say, "Oh, look at me! I'm losing my attention into all these things." That is actually monumental for human attention, to be able to get the witness state, to watch. It's not that you expect perfection, right? It's not like you're Zen all the time. But when you're kind of spinning out like that, if you start to notice it and you get into the witness state, immediately something shifts, because now the human that's always doing and thinking, and that mental part of us, we are now able to understand it from that higher perspective. And none of us are perfect, especially when you're under a lot of pressure, maybe work demands or whatever, and they're stacking up, and one of the things that's really cool to do is, you know, your mind is telling you, you got to get all this stuff done and you don't have time, you know. You do have time to just stop, notice, go into, just take a deep breath, or even those 3, you know, breathe, hold, exhale 3 times. Bring your attention up to your Sahasrara, and then just start taking one thing at a time. It just, it will really alleviate a lot of stress. And we know that, that just by breathing in and pausing and exhaling, the central nervous system just calms right down and balances. So we have so many ways we can do that, but we have to have our attention on the attention going off to know that we have to do that.
Yeah.
It's kind of a tricky situation. So, but my experience, my personal experience is that if you just take a few moments to bring it back, do the breathing, go inside, that works for me.
Yeah. Thank you. There is a question from the chat, and the question is, what is the quick way of bringing our attention back when the day is going very hectic? I would like to take that, and I work in health IT, so I go through a lot of my day goes very hectic, a lot of meetings, a lot of requests from here and there. So I just remind myself very quickly that I'm not the doer, first of all. Even if that doesn't calm me down, then I bring my right hand from bottom of the stomach and raise this energy and bring it on the top of our crown chakra, where the center is or the present is. When you do this exercise, let's say a couple of times, that will immediately bring your attention back. And you remind yourself that, again, you are not the doer. That really helped me in bringing myself, dealing that situation more positively than worry about things which are not happening at that time, or like I'm thinking, okay, I have to do this. So that really helps me and keeps me focused. I hope that answers your question in the chat. There's another question. Has meditation helped you keeping a positive attention? And you would like to share any example that you have seen?
Yes, you know, before Sahaja Yoga, I think I could be cynical and, you know, focus a little bit on, you know, judging and evaluating things a lot intellectually and things like that. And I think also my attention could be shifted a lot into the future. And so I wouldn't say I was catastrophizing, but you know, once your attention starts shifting into the future, you're constantly on that to-do list and you're not present. And when you're not present, you're not really here, you know. I know that sounds elementary, but it's like my favorite, everybody hears me say this, my favorite quote from John Lennon is, life is what happens when you're busy making other plans. So if you're shifted so far in the future, you're not able to enjoy your life, because life is going to happen like everything's going to be great once I do this, and this, and achieve these goals and all that. And you know, it's the carrot on the stick. So I feel a lot more positive just staying present and seeing the beauty of the present moment. And when you're not thinking and you just look at something beautiful, all the beauty just showers down on you and you feel refreshed all the time. You have more energy because you're not exhausted by all of this thinking.
Yeah. In my experience, when recently we were flying to Florida, and we assumed that we'll be on time to the airport, but we were kind of on the edge of missing our flight. So there are from the parking station to the airport, there was a lot of wait. The bus was coming in less frequency, and there were 12 people ahead of us who can go in that bus.
Mhm.
So we requested them, and thinking our positive, like, okay, we'll be on time, we'll reach there. We requested them, can we go ahead of you if your flight is not that urgent? So they they agreed that okay, you can go, but the bus came, the people ahead of us filled the space, and there was no space left. But we requested driver that can you accommodate four of us? And he said, no, I don't allow standing. But somehow he said, okay, let's come in. When is you? So keeping positive thoughts and attention that, okay, we'll be there on time and we'll reach, helped us come through that situation, and we reached on time. Everything else opened after that. Like I got the fast pass. Okay, you go ahead. So things happen. You just need to be thinking positive at the time and keep your attention very positive at that moment. That helped.
Yeah, I think surrendering part. So what I experienced, if the problem comes at work or anywhere, something went wrong, or maybe by my mistake or somebody else, then don't go panic and just surrender. Okay, this has happened. Now let's see what happens. Just surrender, because nothing we can control at that point, because things happen. Now, still sitting and worried and getting panic and doing other series of actions which can make things more wrong, just surrender. And surrender meaning not doing anything. It's not just you sit idle, but at least don't panic and take action. Sit back, relax, and then think and do the action. So that part, in my experience, I think I have learned with my experience that don't panic. When the panic situation comes, surrender or step back.
Absolutely. And sometimes there's a reason for things we think are going wrong.
Yeah, absolutely.
We look for people to blame, or, or blame ourselves. And sometimes, we can't control everything. And sometimes whatever it was, sometimes it's
It meant to be happen.
meant to be happening that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
Okay. Wonderful experience. Thanks for sharing all this. I don't see any more questions coming. So
Okay.
that's the end of our session for today. Thank you again for your support. We'll see you in the next session.
Yes,
Thank
it was
you.
lovely joining you both, and I had a lovely time, and the vibrations are so strong.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah.
So thank you all the participants. Again, your presence here is what makes all the difference. So
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.
All right. We'll be keeping the music on so you can enjoy the silence and the meditation. See you next time.